Welcome everyone, it's Shari Carroll for SimonsSaysStamp.com, and today I've created a Wreath gift card holder from a tag. So I've started off with some Tim Holtz Distress Watercolor cardstock, and I'm using a variety of green spray stains to create 3 panels. Once the panels were dry, I looked them over and I want some to be a little bit yellower, some to be a little darker. So to get those variations of colors, I'm going to be using some of my distress cubes and pressing them onto the grip mat. I will spray them with a little bit of water, and then I can dip my paper in just to get some splotches and some variation. And once my papers are dry, I can start adding the dyes on top. And these have numbers, so I want the number 1 to be on the darkest paper, and moving 2 and 3 onto a little bit lighter tones, and finishing with 4 and 5 on the lightest. And this will give me a great amount of depth for my finished wreath. I'm keeping the dies close by and have them numbered going in order, so 1 and 2, and then these are 1 and 2, and these will go on top. So your larger numbers will sit on top of the smallest. So as you build, 1 is first, moving up to 2, 3, 4, and 5. And so I want to make sure I keep these in order so that I know which ones to assemble when I go to add them in. To glue these together, I'm using Simons Says Stamp Craft Tacky Glue, and I'm just adding it into all the edges and some dots of glue in the center. Then I want to use my finger or a piece of paper, and I can kind of clean it off a little bit so I don't get too much glue oozing through. And now I can flip this over and add it to that base, the number 1 base, and making sure that I have my leaves lined up, I'll press this down in place. And since I'm using a wet glue, I can move around the wreath and make sure that I have all those leaves lined up before the glue dries. Now that I have all my layers glued together, you can see the variations of colors where you have your darkest underneath and your lightest on top. But I want to add a little bit of sparkle to this, so I'm going to be using some of the Tim Holtz Distress Collage Medium, and I'm just going to put this onto my grip mat, and then I'll be using a brayer to smooth this out and get an even coating, and then I can roll this over the top of my wreath, and it will only hit that top layer of leaves. And while that collage medium is still wet, I can sprinkle on some of the Tim Holtz Distress Rock Candy Glitter. And then I can tap off the excess, and here's how this looks before that collage medium is dry. And once my wreath was dry, I'm adding some of the Tim Holtz Christmas droplets, and I've chosen just the white and the blue, and then a few green. And I'll be using Simons Says Stamp Craft Tacky Glue to add some dots of glue, and then with my picker, I can pick these up and add these to the wreath. Next, I'll be using the largest of the framed tag dies from Tim Holtz Sizzix, and I'll be cutting this from Tim's Holiday Woodgrain cardstock, which has a beautiful woodgrain texture. I'll be cutting a second piece from 120-pound white cardstock, and I'm not bothered by the shortness of this, since I'll be folding over the front of the card towards the back. So on the wood grain cardstock, I am scoring a 1-inch mark so that I can fold this over. Next, I'll crease that fold really well with my Teflon bone folder. And now I want to measure up the back side of the tag, and I'll be trimming off just a little bit so it'll sit behind that fold. And the 1-inch fold makes a perfect little pocket for a gift card. To assemble the back piece to the front piece, I'm using some collage medium. You could use any dry adhesive or Simons Says Stamp glue. I just wanted to make sure that I had a really good coating. And now I can line this up to the back, and I can line up the sides of the 2 tags and make sure that I have it all in place before pressing it down. I'll be stamping a couple of the brand new Bottle Brush Trees stamps onto the back side of the card, and I'm using my Misty to line them up. And the ink that I've used is a Simons Says Stamp Positively Saturated Flannel ink color for a soft impression of the trees. To seal up the sides of the pocket, I'm using the Simons Says Stamp 1/8 inch red tape, and I'm just adding a little strip to the flap on each side. And once I have that in place, I can remove the backing and fold up the flap and test it out with my gift card. Next, I'm going to die cut a few pieces to put onto the front, and I have Joy from the Christmas bold text from Sizzix and Tim Holtz, and also the reinforcers for the tag using Simons Says Stamp silver cardstock. I'll be adding joy to the bottom of the tag, and I'm using Simon Says Stamped Craft Tacky Glue to glue these down in place. And I'm also using my 6-inch T-square to help me line everything up. The reinforcers in the die set come with 2 pieces so that you have one that you can add to the front and the other to add to the back of your tags. I'll be adding a little bit of lift to the wreath so that it sits up from the tag, and I've used the Simon Says Stamp white foam tape roll and cut up small pieces. And then I can turn this over and add it to the front of my tag. I've decided to customize this wreath, and I'm using the Tim Holtz tiny bells, and I've suspended these onto some silver embroidery thread. And then I can glue these in place onto the wreath, and I'm going to use a poke tool just to make sure that I have this pressed down and right into the crevice of those leaves. I've created a double bow using that silver thread, and now I can glue this in place just at the glue spot of those bells. And here's a look at my finished wreath tag gift card holder. I do have all my supplies listed in the description box below, and a link to the blog post for more information. And as always, thanks so much for watching.
Hi there, I'm Heidi, Simon's mama and founder at simonsaysstamp.com. Thank you so much for watching our video. If you like what you just saw, be sure to press the thumbs up and subscribe to see more great content.